Alright, so if you're looking for a short answer, the answer is no. You should not play Dragoon in your brand deck. Just because it's the one more card, it requires an extra deck space, which we are like very tight on. And the only way to summon it is like 3 card combo. And if everything resolved at that point, you already win the game. Like you don't need Dragon. 3 card combos like Deployment, Eluber, and High Spirit Armor Courier. That one, like, it's actually good to summon Dragon. Otherwise, it's not like there has to be other lines, but this one that I could think of off the top of my head. The other way to summon Dragon, which is decent, is with duplication, but that just rarely comes up. But there's one answer to this equation that like makes the Dragon actually good in branded. But the problem it's this card, Duality. The problem with this card though, you need to play 3 bricks slash like power card. Like this is a power card, it's not really a brick, but it doesn't do anything at its own. We already have like 3 million card that doesn't do anything at its own. But this makes your ceiling higher. Like in this version, I always love to draw this card. There's a lot of uses of this card. The main use is with Cartesia. Basically, you go Cartesia effect to fuse, and they will never imperm that because you can use it again in their turn. And like, why would they? They should just wait for Granganiol. There is no reason to not wait. Well, there is a reason now. Duality dodges on Granganiol, so now you used Granganiol, like if used, you got this effect. You hand looped your opponent because they lost imperm, and also you summoned Dragoon just for free, just like that, with the Duality. It's even good to like I only playing Dark Magician for fun. Like I'm only playing this version for fun. But it's even good to just cut the Dark Magician, just play it with as a duality target. Like it's even good like that. Uh, Other use of duality is you can normal brafu combo. You go Lubanian and you can use duality to get Furious. I know you have a Branded Fusion. I mean you have Mer Jade, Furious plus Albion Search. Another one is where if they imperm this, for example, you can dodge into Sanctifier. Also, the duality thingy is I took it from a YouTuber called Galzo. I'll link his video in the description. Like he inspired me to see this card. He didn't showcase it in his video, so I'm gonna have a way to showcase this card like in a game to show you how good it is and where so. And this is my list without Dragon. This is what I think is the most optimal list of branded right now. Oh, I think I did not talk about this. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna reset. I play super poly even though I play no super poly targets because every single card in my deck is a super poly target. Like you don't like it's a bit awkward if you don't play a target, but it's still a must play in my opinion. You can fuse into Merjade with Albaz. You can fuse into Granganiol with Cartesia, into Quiritis with this to dodge Imperm on like a Lubar or this. It's just such a fucking good card that you must play in branded. This is my list without Dragon. This is what I think is an optimal list. I play Crossout for and like Crossout targets like Imperm, one of Imperm, and like some people talking saying that this is crazy, but it's not really. If you draw Imperm, you just use it, and it's also a target for Thrust if you got shifted or something, even though shifter is not real. I play Super Poly target, which is Garura. That's my choice of a Super Poly because Madragon in this meta just never comes up. It does sometimes, but it's very rare. If a card doesn't come up in like 20 games, I just cut it. Garou comes up against things like a popular decks like Yubel and Tempai if they don't Duster your ass or if they don't go Sang and Summoning. But Modragon just comes up against like the only meta relevant deck is I guess 2 decks too, Voices Voice and Farking Snake Eyes, but I don't really see those decks that often. Anything to talk about? Nib is pretty good. I just love Nib as a hunt trap. It's not good against Tempai, but you cannot just like throw everything that you're like you cannot just 100% think your opponent's playing Tempai. Also, if you want an optimal way to play against Tempai, you add Lulu. Lulu, I might show a video like sometime later about how good Lulu is against Tempai. You that's all. Now I'm gonna show you a game where I use Dragoon, or is Duality to use Dragoon. Here, for example, is a game where I use both cards that I talked about: Super Poly without Super Poly target and Duality. And this is what I mean by your entire deck is Super Poly target. For example, I have Cartesia on the hand, so I just set Cartesia and then Super Poly to get a Granganiol. Because of Lost, he cannot even trigger his spell. And then I also summon Dragoon like that. So now I have Brand Fusion access plus Dragoon. And now this is his last way to get an interaction to start playing the game, because all his cards are dead now except for this, but this doesn't matter. You cannot pop with Dragon, you can only pop Lost. It's not a big deal. I already used the search. I don't care about it anymore. So I just negate this and I basically dismantle the entire board. Like now he has nothing. Just send that. Whatever he searches doesn't matter. I go Brand Fusion. This also draws a card which is kinda niche, but it's fine. It's like an extra effect. Usually you want your cards engraved. And I dismantled the entire board. Now I go Brand Fusion and like just win the game. Let me show you what's a line to actually summon a Dragon like without Duality. Okay, so it's a line where you actually should go for Dragon if you have it and you actually summon it without using Duality. It is a 3-card combo which consists of Eluvar, Cartesia plus High Spirit or Mercurial. So both High Spirit and Mercurial work. Like there's no need to show both. It's basically the exact same thing, except you lose on like a fusion in the grave. That's pretty much it. So here you go, just normal lines with Brand Fusion into Albion to send Lobelian, fuse into Lobelian with Eluber. Basically just like super simple, super basic. I mean, you discard the driver, you make this boy. Now we go into Lobelian here. We set Lost. We fuse with Lobelian, Cartesia and Lobelian. We use both effects. This one searches this guy, and then this one sends Dragon. I mean Dark Magician. Now you go this to send Albaz, and then you chain High Spirit to send Shrouded, and then you add to Hand Kit. Now you go Special Summon Kit, and then you add Brandon White. Shuffle back the driver. You use Brandon White, and you make Dragon with Dark Magician and Shrouded. Now we go into the end phase and see what we have. We use effect. We set Brandon Red. And then we also add Cartesia to hand. And we summon Quem. This way we have two cards in hand. We send Sword to add whatever. Shrouded. Now what we end on is Merged, Brandon Red, Grangle to the other Quem, Dragoon, a discard for Dragon, 2 discards for Dragon basically. Like you can get in our turn 2, Albaz Engrave, so basically like everything, plus Dragon. So this is the only line that I thought about right now. There's actually other lines where you go into Brandon White first, so you use the Brandon Fusion later. And then if you use Brand Fusion later, it's good to go into Dragon. I might show it in other days. I just want to make a quick video just because everybody was asking about this.